In today's episode of Value in My Toy Collection, we are going to value the rest of our Ninja Turtle collection. Hey everyone, my name's Chris. I'm a full-time beauty pageant director as my career, but in my spare time, I'm a huge toy collector. I've been collecting toys now for over 40 years. You can officially call me a toyaholic. Thanks so much for checking out my YouTube channel. My channel consists mainly of two things: beauty pageants, which I love, and toys, which I love even more. My dream in life has always been to own a toy museum. So it's finally happened. I've bought a building, and now I've got to move this massive collection and value it into the building. We're calling it the Toy Vault because it's an old bank building located in Crystal Springs, Mississippi that actually has two large vaults. So now I'm just going to make a ton of videos and value my toy collection, and then I'm going to make some where I take you shopping with me to thrift stores and flea markets and toy stores to let you see where I find all these goodies. So let's start this episode of Value in My Toy Collection and value some toys. Alright, well let's jump right in and start valuing some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. First we have these giant figures. These are the big figs. The first one is worth about $250 in the box, and then the second one is worth about $400 in the box. So I'm glad I kept the boxes because it really increased the value, and these are massive, and these are going to be great pieces in the toy museum. And then I did get the whole set of these small figures, starting with number 198, and it goes to 203. And these figures are worth about $10 each. I paid about $5 each at Five Below for them, but I thought they were a pretty cool set, and they did let me have the box too. Always take the display box if you can. It's worth about $10 on its own. We have a tunneler loose car worth about $15 in this condition. I have a small little figure worth about $5. And then we have this big head figure. He's worth about $8. He was listed with some crazy prices on eBay, but I think $8. We have these metal figs in the boxes, and they're worth $12 each. We have all four of those, so that's $48 more we can add to our total. Then we have this roll and punch big figure with nunchucks worth about $15. Have a bubble blower with its dukes up worth about $10. And we have this round little turtle plush in the back. He's worth about $8. And the little Beanie Baby plush right there, he's worth about $10. And then we have some loose figures. First one's worth about $8. The tuxedo one's worth about $18. And the military uniform's worth about $15. And then the last one's worth about $8. And here's a few more. They're usually, when they're just kind of average looking, worth about $8 each. So most of these are $8. But the last one, that's the foot soldier, he's worth about $16. And next up we have this large collector's case. The graphics are really cool on it, but it's worth about $25. It's becoming vintage. And then we have a large plush. He's worth about $15. And then we have another large plush, also worth about $15. And then we have this Catwoman from Channel 6 box set. It has like a lot of figures in it, I think 4 figures. And I got it at dirt cheap for about $40, but it's worth about $150 now. It's pretty collectible, and I'm glad I picked that up when I did. Then we've got a bicycle helmet worth about $15. And then this bath time play set also worth about $15. And then we've got this loose van vehicle worth about $20 that I keep a lot of figures in because I thought it made a pretty cool display piece. And then we've got a necklace in a box worth about $6. And we've got some figures. We've got Splinter. He's worth about $15. And then we have this Frog Genghis figure. He's worth about $12. And then we have this Sombrero Turtle. He's worth about $20. And then from 1989, we have a General Trag figure. He's worth about $13. And then we have one of our Cowboy Ninja Turtles. He's worth about $20. And then a different cowboy figure worth about $15. And then we have this Scumbug figure. He's worth about $15. And then we have a Samurai loose figure worth about $12. And then a vintage Shredder figure. He's worth about $13. And stuck in the van, we have one more regular figure. He's worth about $8. And then we have this cool Monster Truck 2-pack. It's worth about $26. Have a little Play-Doh Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle canister. It's worth about $7. And then we have this ceramic bank. It's worth about $20. Here's a better view of the one I took out of the van. And then we have this one. It's called Ray Fillet. He's from 1990. He's worth about $15. And then we have this Shredder pack. He's called a Super Shredder, and he's boxed, and he's worth about $50. He's got a lot of glare on the package, but he's a pretty cool figure. And I have these two big figs. They're about 13-14 inches tall yet, and they're pretty valuable. They're worth about $40 each. Then we have this box set of Leonardo versus Rocksteady, worth about $40. And then we have some mashup sets where they blended Cobra Kai and Ninja Turtles. The one with Daniel LaRusso is worth about $25. And the one with Johnny Lawrence is also worth about $25. And then we have some more loose figures. These loose figures average about $8 each. That's kind of the common price for them if you look at the average on eBay. And the little small figures like this are worth more like $5. Here's another one, $5. And then these, I'd say also about $5. And then this motorcycle, it's worth about $12. And the figure on top of the motorcycle is worth about another $8. Then another one of these little $5 figures. And then we have this little square plush. He's worth about $6, little cube. And then we have this VHS of Ninja Turtles 3. It's worth about $7. And then these larger figures, they're worth about $10 each. Have a little Pez dispenser worth about $6. This little necklace worth about $6. This larger figure is worth about $10. And then this little vehicle is called a sewer slider vehicle. It's worth about $16. And then the figure is worth about $8. I have this old pizza clock I thought would be cute to put with the Ninja Turtles display. And it's worth about $12. I'm not sure if it works or not, but it's really cute. Then we have these boxed, like 12 inches dolls. This one is of Usagi Yojimbo Rabbit. I don't know if I pronounced that right. He's worth about $35 in the box. And then the Ninja Turtles, I got all four of these. They're like the 12-inch figures, and they're worth about $30 each. So we have all four. So that's another $120 we can add to our total. Really large Ninja Turtle plush. He's worth at least $25. And then we have some plush Christmas stockings. These guys are really valuable. They're worth about $30 each on eBay, and we have a total of 3 of those. So that's $90 we can add to our total. And that giant plush mask is worth $30 as well. Then we have a couple more large plush. These are worth about $15 each. We have 2 of these, so that's another $30 we can add to our total. These are on the very top shelf. I'm on a ladder trying to get these off. They're really high. I had that toy. It's in my old house where I had all these toys, and it was from the floor to the ceiling. All right, we have this cool pizza tray. It's worth about $6. It'll make a good display piece. Then we have this 10-inch Funko number 1141 of a Ninja Turtle, and it's worth about $40. And then we have this 2003 Playmates Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle lair. and it's worth about $75 still in the box. We have the half shell headquarters play set worth about $50. Well, with our previous 195 videos of value in my toy collection for our YouTube series, our total was $562,029. Now with this video of our Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle toys, we can add another $2,274 to our grand total. So that means our grand total for episode 196 is $564,303. Now remember, I am no millionaire. I have been collecting toys for 40 years, going to flea markets, thrift stores, and garage sales and eBay, and it's just accumulated to this massive total. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm off to make some more toy videos and value some more toys. And if you'd like to see the toys up close, you can also find me on Facebook under the Toy Vault of Mississippi.